Welcome to In the Nest, your front row seat to Emmaus Athletics. I'm your co-host, Shane Douglas, here with
Matthew Tomlinson.
It's the duo. We're back, baby.
We are back for
We're
season
back.
4.
Season 4.
Can you believe that?
I was thinking it was season 3, and you had to remind me it was season 4. Couldn't believe that we've been up here for 4 seasons.
It's insane.
And that
awesome.
They let us do this.
Right.
This is awesome. It's a part of our job, and we love it. We love everything you guys have brought to the table, talking to us, listening to the podcast, sharing it. So we appreciate you and that you guys are even still listening through 4 seasons.
We appreciate it a lot.
For sure. So this year it's gonna be a little different.
I think it's exciting, isn't it?
It's exciting. So we're gonna have a little more segments, a little more structure to the podcast. We'll open up with our intro.
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing, Matt?
I'm doing great. How are you, Shane?
That's great. How was your summer?
Summer was great. It was busy, as our summers usually are, but it was a great time being out at camp. I was able to serve at FCA Camp, Fellowship of Christian Athletes Camp here in Iowa with our head soccer coach, Chris McHugh, and our head volleyball coach, Hannah Richter, and we were able to go out there and serve about 400 students from Iowa and Illinois and a couple from Missouri, and just to get Emmaus out there, but to be able just to love on these students and to get them better at their sport. It was a great time.
That's awesome. Yeah, I did see you like the whole month of July.
Right.
I ended up going to summer camps for 2 weeks back to back, and that was really fun. But I missed it. I missed being back here. We have a large freshman class this year.
Praise the Lord.
Largest since 2014.
Largest class since 2014, which is praise Jesus for that.
The most students staying on campus since 2006?
Like 2006 or something like that. Yeah.
Awesome, man.
Great things happening here at Emmaus.
We are great at our jobs. All praise to the Lord, truly.
It's all the Lord, yeah.
It is really cool to see what the Lord has done with Emmaus this last year, the last 2 years. And the student body is like so on fire for the Lord.
It really is.
I was just at a prayer meeting last night and thinking about how the students gather and get together for that, and not saying we weren't doing that when we were students, but it's just more vibrant now.
Right. You see it more outwardly of them going out and doing stuff rather than just learning in the classroom and then going on to the next thing. Like they're learning in the classroom and then they're applying it right away out into the real world off campus.
And they're ahead of the game because I feel like I want to be doing that if I was a student. But athletics, though, is off to a great start.
It is. Right? Excited for another season.
It's true. And speaking of a new season, like we were saying here, is a new format.
Yes.
So what we just did was kind of our intro from the nest, right? Giving you kind of a rundown so you understand what's going on. We're going to go into the huddle now. And this huddle is going to be the main conversation. We're going to recap any games this past weekend or within the past week. And then we're going to get into looking ahead, just for this episode, to look ahead in the season. So, this last weekend, Matt, soccer team
had their first game of the year, kicked off our 2025 season for Emmaus Athletics, and they came away with a big win against Trinity Bible College, all the way from North Dakota. It was an awesome 7-1 victory, and a lot of people contributed to this game, which is really cool, especially the new guys.
It's true.
Evan Kumar, one of our freshmen, got the first goal of the season, which was really exciting to see him do that. Jake Matt, our senior leader, had 2 goals. And then Edwin had a crazy shot to end the first half where he scored a goal from midfield.
Crazy.
It was insane.
Crazy.
And then Claudius, our German freshman, a hat trick in his first career game. Pretty really awesome.
Cool. He had a really good shot on goal with his second goal, and then just seeing his athletic ability to be able to squeak in 2 other ones was really awesome. Coach had to say that the first half they were hungry.
They were.
We can totally see that they were hungry, especially with Jake. How many shots did he have on net?
Like 16 shots.
16 shots. 2 goals.
I looked at this. Our team had 52 shots. Which is I went back all the way to 2014 to look at stats, and that's the most shots we've had recorded in a long time. Yes,
that's crazy. Actually,
we had 46 against Oak Hills last year, but 52. It's a high mark.
That most of them were Jake's too.
They were,
but Jake got 2 goals from it.
Yeah.
But Coach would say that they shot better and were more patient in the second, and that's why you see a big jump.
Yep.
I think they scored 4 in the second half, 3 in the first. But they moved the ball across all 3 lines, and Coach was really proud about that. And he's excited for the season. We're going to get into that later, but he's excited that we have a young group of freshmen this year, but majority returners and starters.
Yes.
So something that's really
nice to have that consistency, awesome. The guys that have had that experience through the last few years and can use that and encourage the freshmen and give them game-like situations, which will be really good for this year.
Where you don't need to lean on the freshmen, people who haven't had that experience at this level, to carry you through a game,
right?
Through a championship, through a tournament. So we have a lot of returners, a lot of experience coming back this year, and it's very exciting to see. But honestly, some key performers, obviously, is Claudius.
Yeah, Claudius.
Great game, fantastic match, hat trick, first career, like you said, and then just awesome help. As coach said, they moved the ball well across all three lines.
I mean, the ball was a wall.
I'm still waking up.
It was constantly on Trinity's side of the field.
I'm still waking up. And
it was pretty cool for Claudius, who received NCCAA Student Athlete of the Week for men's soccer.
Why didn't we say that? Why didn't we say that?
Which, congratulations to Claudius, our third soccer player to receive that award in the last 2 years.
And our first not named Tucker.
Or Jake.
Yeah, I'm joking. But or
Josh, yeah. But it's pretty exciting. Claudius got that. It's cool to be recognized by the NCCAA. But also, like you said, to see Connor Fensel, one of our freshmen, who got thrown in into some spots that he hasn't played before, but he played really well in that. And then Evan, seeing him out there perform well. And even Bennett, man. Bennett and Seth right now playing in the back line. It's going to be a good back line.
They played well, passing the ball. Of course, and all respect to Trinity, they played very well. They played much better in the second. Defense was stopping us in the first as well. But there's going to be tougher competition moving forward, especially
these next 2 weeks.
Which we'll get into. But it was a great first game for our freshmen. For the team as a whole, like you said, seeing Evan shine, scoring the first goal, seeing Connor really do well on the field with the minutes that he got. Connor Fensel, I think, what Claudius did. But really seeing, like you're getting into is Bennett and Seth and the rest of the guys, the whole team, being able to pass the ball well, to move the ball forward, to regroup after a mistake. So it was a great first game for them to set themselves up for the future, for this season, and see what they can do next year. Or, this year, what they weren't able to accomplish last year. So you only got 1 year. I say this pretty much every year. You got 1 year. This goes for all the teams. We got 1 year with this team. Things could always be different next year with people graduating, people transferring. So we never know. But let's get into looking ahead, Matt.
Yeah.
Let's look at what's going on this season. Right? We're not going to talk about soccer this whole time. You're welcome, volleyball team. Speaking of volleyball team, let's talk about the volleyball team. A lot of hype around the volleyball team this year.
Yes.
Given that they looked fantastic last year. There's a lot of expectations, and it didn't pan out. It didn't pan out.
Speaking of hungry team and being hungry, this team is starving because they were 1 point away from going to nationals last year.
Yeah,
and they couldn't quite pull it out. And they are motivated. They don't want that to happen again this year, and they won't let it happen again this year. They had a great offseason. The girls they experienced that defeat, and they put in so much effort and work this summer, and I'm really excited, especially this weekend, to see how they start off.
We were talking about how they reminded us of the 90s Bulls after they lost to the Pistons, getting beat up by the bad boys. And then what do? They
the next day.
No vacation.
Nope.
They didn't go to Mexico. They went straight to the gym. They went straight back to work, to on the grind, to get better, to work together. And this was outside of team practices or any team gathering. It was just on their own. And the coaches are really excited for the returners.
Yes.
Right? Of course, we brought in a good group of young
3 freshmen and 1 transfer. And then, but like you said, most of the returners are back. Most of our key core is back. Yeah. And it's going to be a fun season because there's going to be some records that are going to be broken this year.
Hey, that's a big statement right there.
It is.
They're committed, and I like that. And something that's really cool that Coach talked about this year, Coach Hannah, their hashtag, win the moment.
Win the moment.
And I think that plays very well for how last year went and fixing those mistakes and correcting it this year.
Yes.
Every game matters. Every game, every tournament matters.
Every volley matters.
For the end. If you don't take one game serious because the opponent might not be that good, how is that going to get you better for a tournament against a really good team?
Exactly.
Right? A team that you need to get through to make it to nationals. So, we're aiming for nationals.
We are aiming for nationals.
Aiming for nationals.
That's the goal, obviously.
Great returning team. A lot of great talent and the freshmen and transfers that we got this last season, and they're continuing. They're 3 C's: Christ-centered, committed,
and competitive. Yes.
And volleyball team does that well. They have a great culture, and I love seeing how the women get together to study God's word during the preseason. They they bring together like 3 tables to fit everybody, and the coaches don't sit with them, and they have time to just with the girls, an intentional time. And this is just over a meal. There's multiple more things going on off the court, outside of team functions, but on the dorm floors. But a time for them to get together, to talk and to share their testimonies, and it's really cool how they bond quickly. And
yes,
you see that a lot with all of our teams,
right?
And
it's nice to get that bonding in early, especially with how long of a season it's going to be. They have 22 games plus 2 tournaments, hopefully 3 tournaments this year. Coach Hannah, obviously, we've talked about this. She likes to schedule hard at the beginning of the year to kind of show the team what's our identity, what are we going to be in these key moments, get us into those hard, intense moments right away so that when we get into the conference, that we're ready to go.
We've been there.
Been there. And this is the first time in, I don't know, probably who knows how long that we're going to do 4 games in a weekend.
That's true.
2 games on Friday, 2 games on Saturday.
It's going to be really tough.
It is.
It's going to be real tough. And speaking of just togetherness, and we say that it's all of our teams. Cross country, a family.
Cross country, yes.
They are a family.
They are.
And something that really that's really cool that brings them together is their pasta nights, but they're all
fishing adventure that Coach Girardi takes them on.
It's really cool to see them and just their team chemistry, their team culture, and how different it is from the volleyball team and the soccer team, and it's just really unique and really cool. And we saw a lot of great success of that last year with the men's cross country team taking home 2nd place, runner up
at nationals
in the nation, right behind Bob Jones,
who has won like 7 straight times. So it was really cool seeing that and how our team, especially the guys team, is going to build off that success and that momentum into this year. Obviously, we have 3 key returners. With
it's pretty much a whole different team.
It is.
We got to acknowledge that. It's a different team. We're going to be getting some people back next year, but this year's going to be a kind of like I want to say a homecoming.
Almost like a gap year in a sense.
Sure. But I'm kind of looking at like Caleb Ness.
Yeah, Caleb, Christian.
Senior, Christian. Like these guys really taking the spotlight, put it on them, being people that were assisting and being role players in the past, right? But now it's their time to lead the team.
Yes.
They led it last year, but we had Ben and Matthew and Sam. But this year is like their time to take that step up, to jump and be the leaders of the team.
Yes.
Off the field, of course, off the court, the track,
the course,
but on the course as well, and be the front runners. No pun intended. Of our men's cross country team.
Yes, and to lead our two new runners, Isaac and Nathan, who really excited to see them perform, especially this weekend as they get their feet wet, literally.
That's true.
In the cross country.
Yeah, we'll have 2 races here in Dubuque, hosting the Super Regional.
Yep.
And then our first race of the season this weekend, which they won't be able to qualify.
Right, because it's a 5K.
The men's won't.
The men have to run an 8K. But yeah, but with that, it's excited to see the girls with, Anna Caniglio.
Yes.
Our dog. She is vying for her 4th straight nationals appearance.
It's really cool to see how her and Kate came in together and were incredible. And then Anna had a lot of stuff going on and was busy, so wasn't focused a lot on the cross country. But last year made a massive jump up ahead of Kate, ahead of everybody, and just became one of the best runners in the nation.
Yes.
And it's really cool to see. I'm excited to see what she's able to do.
Me too.
This year, her last year.
Her senior year.
Man, a lot of seniors. Oh, I don't want to lose them. I don't want to lose them.
But with her, it's exciting to see Riley Rath put in a ton of work this offseason, this summer. And I'm really excited to see how she performs.
Coach is really excited to see her perform.
Especially on Friday.
So we'll see about the women's team, bringing in a few people as well. So excited.
They have a good new crew coming in too, so I'm excited to see how they're able to do this season as well.
For sure. And I think there's a lot of excitement around the women's team. I think there is a lot of new talents, and we'll see how that works and how that pans out. But of course, it's going to be exciting. Anna's going to go for her 4th national appearance, and that's going to be awesome. But 7 races this season. We'll see what the women's and men's cross country teams able to perform. They are the most successful team in Emmaus sports history.
Just crazy.
I know, and they've been around for 4 years.
Seasons, yeah.
So, but moving on to back to soccer. Not too long. I'm so sorry about the team. But soccer. We said at the beginning, lots to look forward to.
Yes.
A lot of young talent that we brought in. That's going to help a lot. We got Asan, who's going to play this weekend.
Let's go.
Against Kuiper, he'll be in the back line, and that's something that Coach McHugh really focuses on is the defense. You know, we have one of the best goalies, if not the best goalie in the nation.
He'll be the best goalie.
And then we have a young back line, but
a good, solid back line.
They're solid. Seth was very good last year, and he's going to take a step up this year. And then with JD was also very good last year as well. And and then Caleb Hunter, just the player workhorse of the team, a player you want to embody.
He's like the Energizer Bunny.
Yeah, he is. He
goes, motor never stops.
He has one engine, one speed, and it's the same. It's the same in practice. And then during the game day, and he's a fantastic leader off the field as well. But it's not like previous players where they're gonna hurt you,
right? Yes.
You know, but you're gonna hurt him, you know, because he just always falls.
He does.
Like if you watch a game,
he lays himself out there on the line for his teammates.
Yeah, one of the Trinity players walked up to him and was like, "Dude, you're all over the place." You're like, I think he was talking about him falling more than like
running around.
But I think he meant both. But it is funny. Definitely watch out for Caleb Hunter. I don't know what number he is.
I don't remember. Should know that.
We should know that. But watch out for Caleb Hunter.
Look for the bald guy.
The bald guy. He's just going to be falling all around, and he's not flopping.
Nope.
Maybe sometimes, but. Either way, it is a lot of excitement looking for the soccer
Especially
team.
like we talked about, you know, the volleyball team building off momentum last year. I mean, the soccer team, we were in the conference championship.
It's true.
We weren't able to...
Second time.
I know, which was super exciting and excited to see what they can do this year, especially with returning the talent.
Actually, third time.
Jake and Bennett and Tucker. You know, Tucker has been our only ever NCCAA soccer All-American.
It's true. Second team All-American last year. Jake was the regional newcomer of the year.
Which it'd be interesting to see how the region plays him this year, because last year they weren't familiar with him because he won the region, the newcomer of the year. So excited to see how he performs under that spotlight this year.
Seeing what Bennett and Seth are able to do, being both second team All-Conference. And honestly, I want these guys. All these guys we all know they're first team players. Regional, conference.
Yep.
And I'm excited to see what they're able to do this year to prove the nation, prove our conference, prove our region how good we are, how the talent we have of players. But what's really cool is that our team has won a lot of awards for their sportsmanship and off the field activities. With Josh being Josh
the
Matt,
server of the year, basically
captain from last year.
Yeah.
Being embodying that, and hopefully he's able to pass that down to the players this year. So excited for all three of these teams.
Yes,
it's going to be an awesome season.
Long season. You have 15 more games for soccer. It's going to be amazing.
It's going to be super fun.
Yes.
We have a lot of games this upcoming weekend, which we're going to get into.
Yes.
But yeah, it's just exciting. We'll see what fall season has to come. I know you're itching for winter sports, but it's fall sports.
It's fall sports now, yes.
Men's soccer, women's volleyball, men's and women's cross country, and we'll see what the season holds this season.
Let's go.
What happens at the end? Who gets the awards? Who wins? Who brings the trophy?
Who goes to nationals?
I can't wait.
Let's go.
It's going to be exciting, so make sure to keep up with that. But now it's time for our fast break.
Fast break.
Nothing. We got Luke in the studio with us. He's
shout out Luke.
He doesn't like pressing buttons, but we have our fast break. Sorry, Luke. Our fast break is now a new segment for us to kind of take a breather, because I look at it as a break. You know, a study break, a lunch break. You know, not a basketball. You're running down the court.
Fast break is definitely not.
We just did that. Now it's the time for fun.
Fun.
We
like fun.
So, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to have Matthew. We'll do some fun stuff. He'll do some trivia, or we'll do some blind rankings, and that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do a blind ranking. I changed it.
Oh yeah. No.
So we're going to do a blind ranking. Of your top 5 Emmaus meals.
Top 5 Emmaus meals. Okay.
Blind ranking. He doesn't know what's coming next. He hasn't seen this list unless he's cheated. Unless he looked at this list.
Not.
Have you?
Nope.
I imagine you looking at this list this whole week when this paper's been.
I have not actually.
All right. Okay. Top 5. Ready?
Top 5. Okay.
You got. What are you gonna put? All right. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Ready? Meatball subs.
Meatball subs. I put that at a 4.
4. That's pretty low.
1 being the best, 5 being the worst. I put it at a 4.
Okay. Yeah, 5 being the worst, 1 being the best.
Mm-hmm.
4 is pretty low. All right. What about fish and chips?
Fish and chips,
Which I think is today's lunch, actually.
Ooh, I put that probably at a 3.
3.
3.
Okay.
Yep.
Really? That's better than meatball?
Yes.
Okay. Chips.
Luke thing. That's
Luke laughed.
he did.
All right. Dirty Tots.
Dirty Tots.
Hey, there's still 2 more left.
I know there is.
There could be a burrito bar.
We're gonna go.
Burrito bar could be on it.
Dirty Tots, really good.
That's like his favorite.
Knowing you, I'm gonna put that at 1.
Oh,
that is my new favorite meal this year.
Oh,
yep.
Maybe you'll regret
Maybe
it.
I will. Maybe I won't.
All right, ready?
I have 2 and 5.
Tacos.
Tacos.
Your choice.
My choice.
Is it the
Tacos.
Korean? Is it the street? Is it walking? Is it? If you don't know what walking tacos,
Well, the way you smiled, I'm gonna put it.
It's your choice, dude.
I know there's a better one coming, so I'm gonna put it at 5.
Wow, that's so
normal
stupid.
tacos at 5.
Oh, dude,
that's Korean tacos. I put it at 2.
Okay, normal tacos. I see what you did there.
Yes,
you took the route of filling the 5.
Yep.
With your choice.
Yep.
Of normal tacos.
Yep. Normal tacos at 5.
White people tacos.
Yes.
Okay. Tex-Mex tacos. Let me
if
be
it was
culturally
Korean
appropriate.
tacos, they would definitely be in that 2 slot.
Okay.
But
I think you like this meal.
Okay.
Egg roll in a bowl.
Oh, that's 2. Yep. That's
Good
2.
list.
Yep.
Hey, that was you killed it. You saw
like
through
that.
you saw through the deception. That was good.
You tried to throw me a ball, but
I love that. You did a good job there. You could have just called it quits.
Mm-hmm.
Put the Korean tacos at 2.
Never call it quits.
But you said, you know what?
I know.
Fill
I
that
know
5
better one's
spot
coming.
because it literally could have been key.
And I appreciate you doing all the meals I could eat.
I know. We did this before, and I did like. What did I do?
All the meals I couldn't eat.
I did like 2 meals you couldn't eat, which was like
Because
Friday
of food
cookies
allergy, obviously.
and Linda's chicken.
Yep.
But this was a good list.
It was a good list.
You clutched it up. That was nice. That was fun. That was good. All right. Well, now we're gonna do our next step. This is our outro. Just letting you know what's coming up. Other more specific to the upcoming games this next week. So we have the Ripon Classic this Friday and Saturday with our women's volleyball team.
Yeah, they play 4 Division III teams on Friday and Saturday. 3 o'clock on Friday, they play Elora University, and then 5 p.m. they play Martin Luther, and then Saturday they play UW Superior at 10 a.m., and then at 2 p.m. they play the host team, Ripon College. So it's going to be a huge weekend for our MAS women's volleyball team. Keep an eye out on our socials for the game links, how you can watch that.
That's true.
Looking at soccer, they travel up to Michigan to play regional opponent Kuiper at noon Central Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yeah. And Kuiper's known to be now an athletic school, recruiting for athletes, having a strong basketball program, shifting that to soccer and many of the other sports. So last year they were very competitive.
They were. We took away the victory.
We won,
which was exciting.
But you never know what team. And at this,
especially on the road, we went 6 hours away.
It's true. At this level, teams can change like this. We see it with actually CCCB this year and how their team is completely transformed.
Totally. Yep.
So we'll see what that game is going to be like in the future, and we'll talk about it then. But now, it's Kuiper.
It is.
So
and then with cross country now, cross country is here in Dubuque at the Loris Classic. The men run at 6 p.m. on Friday, but it's like we said earlier, it's just a 5K, so they're not able to qualify for nationals. But the women run at 6:30, and they can qualify for nationals. So be out here. If you're in Dubuque, come out and support.
Come on, students.
Your MAS cross country team as they run at the soccer complex.
The only people who shouldn't be there is our men's soccer team and our women's volleyball team.
Yes.
Everyone, and if you live far away, maybe you don't care about the cross country team, but if you're in Dubuque, come support the Eagles. Come support our cross-country team. They need your love and support on the sidelines, cheering for them because they run for fun. Come on. Goodness. So
cross-country, show up to that event. If you're too far away, they should have a live time tracking.
Which is not
their
fun.
bibs.
It's not
so
fun.
You can keep an eye on that. But yeah, soccer and volleyball will be posted online. The links to watch the game. Shane, where can they find those links?
They can find those links on our Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, or not our YouTube, but our Instagram and Facebook page, and most of our other social media. So make sure to follow us on your platform, your chosen platform. If it's Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, follow us, subscribe, friend us, so you can get the updates. Click the bell. I don't know, so you can get the updates of when we make post in the Nest, or even our own live games for home.
All our home games are live streamed on YouTube.
But also just to see our graphics and the links of where you can watch our teams when they are away, when they are competing against other teams, and you can still support at home. So make sure to follow us and find us on those pages, the page that you use the most.
If you're watching this and you're interested in becoming an Eagle, or you know someone who might want to join one of our athletic teams, go to our website, emmausathletics.com, and go out and fill out a recruiting form to see if you might be a good fit for our program and if our program is a good fit for you.
Yeah, and if you're a student, wants to be recruited, or if you're a mother, grandmother, father, or alum,
coach,
whatever it is, if you want our merch, if you want the Emmaus crest or our eagle, we have a new brand, right? So we got, what are our colors? We got navy, baby blue,
and a gold
and
tint.
A gold tint. So if you want some of these, our new brand of Emmaus University,
let's go.
We're going to be having our online store promotion here shortly. So know that we have a couple things coming out. We're going to have a store on campus. We already have an online store now, currently, and then there's going to be more stuff to come. With advancement into
for alumni and parents. There's going to be a new store for homecoming with some new gear that you can purchase as well. So
speaking of homecoming, when is homecoming weekend?
Homecoming is the 26th and 27th of September.
Yep. So, and what is homecoming?
Homecoming is like our alumni and family weekend. It's where you come to a campus, you hang out with your student, you get to go to classes, see what they're learning. You get experience in Emmaus Chapel, done by an alumni, one of our former basketball players from the 80s, who was also our Dean of Students for a while, John Glock, which is going to be an exciting time. And then there's going to be a lot of events to go to, the soccer game, volleyball game, our alumni soccer game. They're going to do an alumni volleyball game this year.
Oh, wow.
They're going to do a 5K for kids and for families.
I thought we were
going to be a lot of things in between. It's going to be a great time. No, we're doing it. So back by popular demand.
Did you tell that to Coach Brown?
Coach Brown will be out there with all his kids. It's
shout out to Coach Brown. He begged for it.
He did.
He really wanted to.
No, we were always doing it. It just wasn't on the schedule.
Fair enough.
But it was in the.
So it's going to be fun. So if you're a parent, you're a family, you have a kid here, or if you're an alum, come on out. Come support the Eagles on the athletic fields and court, but also see what the school is like.
If you haven't been to campus in a while, come back and see what's different, what's changed. Obviously, the mission is the same, as we all know, but there's a lot of visual differences from the years that you might have been here.
And more to come. Especially, we ask for your support and prayer in that. And if you have more questions about that, find Matt and I, or go to our website and look for opportunities to give back, to give to Emmaus, or support by just listening to us and praying. So we appreciate you guys and making us a part of your day, your schedule, wherever that may be. If that's the car ride, if that's at home, sitting on the couch, we appreciate you guys so much, and we love your support, your kindness, and your kind words to us when you guys see us in public. So keep that up. We appreciate it. Again, my favorite coffee drink is the pumpkin spice chai. All jokes aside, we appreciate you guys. And Matt, what day is it?
Shane, today is a great day to be an Emmaus Eagle. See you guys next week.